Hi everyone, thanks for watching another video about this CompTIA Security Plus certification. Today we're going to look at some exam questions. We will go over them together and hopefully we can learn from it. This way you have a good idea what you can expect on the exam. Thanks for watching, see you soon. Hello and welcome to the 9th video of this video series about the CompTIA Security Plus certification. Today we're going to do test 9 and this is all about networking and command lines. Or commands test. So let's go over here. Let's see, which of the following terms is used to describe a text message containing system information details displayed after connecting to a service or a server. That's a server signature, I would say, but it's also commonly known as the banner. The banner because you get a response back calling the banner. The practice of connecting to an open port on a remote host to gather more information about its configuration is known as, that's banner grabbing, because you see there's an open port and you try to connect to it. It's open, meaning your request will go through and the server has to say something, and sometimes it reveals information about itself, and the process of that is called banner grabbing. Command line utility used for checking reachability of remote network hosts is called ping. You can ping websites or you can ping devices, you can ping routers. You basically say, hey, are you there? And the device say, yeah, I'm here. And your computer will show how fast the request was being processed, how much milliseconds the request was being answered. And that utility is called ping. A security technician was asked to configure a firewall so that the protected system would not send echo reply packets. What type of traffic should be blocked on the firewall to accomplish this task? Echo reply packets is basically saying, okay, you as a client say hello, and the server says back hello. Sometimes you don't want to know that at the other end, at this IP with this port, there's a server for security purposes. And then you have to block ICMP, and ICMP stands for Internet Control Message Protocol. You have to block this protocol basically on the firewall for that machine. What is the name of a command line utility that's used for displaying protocol statistics and current TCP/IP network connections? That's netstat, and we made a video about this recently. With this command you can see what kind of current or active TCP/IP network connections are now happening on your machine. It can be useful if you have the idea that you're being hacked or you have malware, spyware on your computer. Continue. Netstat is the command line utility which can be used for displaying active TCP/IP connections. So everything that's happening at this very moment when I type in netstat. Continue. Which netstat parameter allowed to display all network connections and listening ports? Remember the A from all. Network parameter, the number or numerical form, the N from numerical form. Continue. A network command line utility in MS Windows, Microsoft Windows that tracks and displayed the route taken to an IP packet on its way to another host is called, it's called tracert. Not traceroute, don't get it mixed up with traceroute, but tracert. Continue. Which Linux command line for displaying points, routers, packets, Linux and Windows? In Linux it's called traceroute, and tracert is Windows. So Linux, traceroute, Windows, tracert. Continue. Which of the following command line interface tools is used for troubleshooting DNS related problems? An NS lookup, DNS, NS, name service lookup. Continue. Domain information Grover dig and NS lookup are command line tools used for DNS queries. Both utilities are available Windows and Linux. Of the two, NS lookup is the preferred tool on Unix-like systems. dig is the default NS query tool for MS Windows. That's false actually. That's false. ARP is used to perform what kind of resolution? IP address to MAC address. An ARP request. Not sure where ARP is standing for. ARP meaning address resolution protocol for IP addresses to MAC addresses. Continue. Which of the following which command in Windows display the table of consisting IP addresses and their resolved physical addresses? It's ARP with an A here. Continue. There's just commands that you have to learn. They're not very difficult, but ARP is like the main utility, and with A and N and different kind of letters behind it, you can perform different kind of tasks. What is the name of the Windows command line utility that can be used to display TCP IP configuration settings? That's ipconfig. ipconfig for Windows. Used without any parameters, ipconfig displays the IP address, subnet mask, and default gateway for all adapters. That's correct. If you guys want, I can make also videos about these kind of things just to show you what it does. But you have, if you have Windows or Linux, you can already test them out either in the command line here in the terminal or in Microsoft DOS if you have a Windows machine. So go check it out. And otherwise, I make videos about it. Let's see. Which of the following answers list an ipconfig command parameter used for displaying the full TCP IP configuration information for all adapters? All. View physical address network NIC. Also all. Which of the following command line commands in Microsoft Windows are used for resetting the DHCP dynamic host configuration protocol settings for all adapters? That's a renew with ipconfig. ipconfig renew. Not release, but renew. Basically, yeah, just ditch what you know and just give me the new settings. And if they stay the same, yeah, then nothing changes. But if something changes to the configuration settings and you hit renew, it's basically a refresh of those settings. Continue. Which is the name of the Linux configuration line utility? That's not ipconfig, because ipconfig is for Windows machines and ifconfig is for Linux machines. If I type ifconfig in this terminal window, then I get all the things that you need to know. All my TCP IP configuration settings, my gateway, my MAC address, stuff like that. A subnet mask, I should say. Anyway, continue. The IP command in Linux is preferred replacement for. That's called the TCP dump. No, the IP command is replacement for ipconfig. Yes. Or NS lookup. Wait, that's that. IP command. ipconfig. Yeah, I think so. Which of the answers listed below refers to command line packet capturing utility? Command line. TCP dump. Definitely command line based. Which of the following command line tools is used in discovering hosts and services on a network? That's not a vulnerability scanner. It's let's see. It's Nmap, network scanner. So you can find servers and other clients connected to that network if you don't know where they are, what their IP is. Nmap. Which of the following command line utilities? A port scan. Well, either Nmap or netcat. If you discover a network device, you can also do a port scan with these two programs, checking which kind of ports are open on that device. 25 command line tool can be used for banner grabbing is called netcat. Finish. So let's go over the answers. Banner is correct. Banner grabbing is correct. Ping is correct. ICMP is correct. Netstat is correct. This is correct. Tracer. Again, I'm not a network guy, but I'm just fascinated by the techniques and the kind of programs that are out there, because once inside the network, you can use these tools and just do some just discover the network, see how it goes, what is the IP ranges, what kind of clients you can find, and if there are maybe some ports open there. But this is when you're already inside the network. IP to MAC, ARP-A, IP config, true, all. See, IP release and renew. I missed this one. 2 answers. Okay, that's stupid for me. It's renew and release, but easy to remember. IF config. The IP command. Okay. Stupid mistake. IF config Linux. IP config Windows. TCP dump because it's command line. Command line also an nmap. Yes, network. Nmap and netcat. And netcat again. Okay. 25 questions and 23 correct. Not bad, not bad. Well, I hope you find this interesting. Just when it comes to networking, there's just a few very old programs like netstat, tracer, traceroute, nslookup. Just things to figure out. And again, if you have a Windows machine or you have a Linux machine, you can already test it out on your own network, on your own computer. And it will give you a lot of information back that can be useful for going further into the network, do some port scanning, maybe some vulnerability scanning, things like that. So it's vital that you know something of those network protocols, network command line programs. I think if you want to be a security expert, it's very useful if you do know something about the techniques behind the network. So thanks for watching, and we hope to see you guys in the next video.